A thick, acrid shroud of smog has descended upon New Delhi, creating a dire situation that has led to school closures and disrupted even the hallowed Cricket World Cup. This annual pollution crisis, hauntingly recurring in the Indian capital, demands close attention and analysis. Prachi Pucha, a long-time resident of the city, expressed the shared sentiment of many when she said, "Sadly, every year when November rolls around, there's a sense of dread as the air turns foul." She continued, "We have been in Delhi for over 15 years now, but each year makes it tougher to stay on because it is a living hell." The air quality in the city deteriorated significantly last week, exacerbated by colder temperatures that trapped particles emitted from the surrounding crop burning. This phenomenon gave rise to a toxic haze that reached hazardous levels for the fourth consecutive day on a grim Monday. According to Swiss air quality company IQ Air, New Delhi began the week with a PM 2.5 concentration that was nearly 80 times the World Health Organization's recommended limit. PM 2.5 particles are a menacing mix of pollutants like sulfate, nitrates, and black carbon. Exposure to these particulates has known links to impairments in cognitive and immune functions, and they are associated with lung and heart disorders. The situation is so dire that India's cricket board has announced a ban on firework displays for the remaining matches of the tournament to mitigate conditions. Desperate measures are being taken by authorities to alleviate the city's smog crisis. These emergency actions include the suspension of non-essential truck movement and construction work. People are resorting to wearing face masks, and trucks are being deployed to sprinkle water on the roads in an effort to reduce dust levels in the city. New Delhi's struggle with smog is long-standing and multifaceted. It encompasses urban areas choked by vehicular pollution and industrial waste, as well as agricultural regions plagued by pollution stemming from crop burning, a practice used to prepare land for the next crop. With more than 20 million residents, New Delhi is frequently ranked among the world's most polluted cities, and research consistently highlights the detrimental impact on the health of its inhabitants. A 2021 study by the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago revealed that poor air quality could reduce the life expectancy of Delhi residents by as much as 9 years. Shockingly, every one of India's 1.4 billion residents faces annual average pollution levels that exceed WHO guidelines. In response to this dire situation, the central government launched a national clean air campaign in 2019 with the goal of reducing particulate pollution by up to 30% by 2024. This campaign included city-specific plans, such as measures to reduce road traffic, curb burn-offs, manage road dust, and promote the use of cleaner fuels. However, despite these efforts, India's pollution crisis has worsened in recent years, partly due to the country's heavy reliance on fossil fuels. Doctors have reported an increase in pollution-related illnesses, with patients experiencing symptoms like coughing, throat irritation, shortness of breath, and skin problems, underscoring the urgent need for comprehensive and sustained measures to combat this annual scourge. Delhi is home to numerous factories and industrial units. These facilities release a variety of pollutants into the atmosphere, including particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, and heavy metals, contributing to the city's air pollution. Vehicular pollution is also a well-known problem in Delhi. The city has a high density of vehicles, and many of them run on older, less environmentally friendly technologies. Traffic congestion exacerbates the issue by leading to long hours of idling and increased emissions. Construction activities also play a role. The dust generated from construction sites adds to the particulate matter in the air. Dry and windy conditions during the winter months worsen this problem. Local weather patterns can't be ignored either. Stagnant weather conditions can prevent the dispersion of pollutants, allowing them to accumulate. The lack of rain during certain periods exacerbates the situation. The smog problem in Delhi is a complex issue driven by a combination of geographical constraints, agricultural practices, industrial emissions, vehicular pollution, construction activities, weather patterns, urbanization, and population growth. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach involving regional cooperation, stricter emission standards, and investments in public transportation, among other measures.